Welcome Sagittarius, Capricorn, to your October reading. Hope you guys have a great Halloween. This reading is going to be for the end of the month, going straight into the beginning of November. Okay, so I'll have the dates down on there between today and the 3rd, I would say. Okay. Let's get in here and see what's going on with you. Best message, please, for Sagittarius, Capricorn. And please, guys, remember to hit that like button and move our channel along. Your energy is King of Pentacles. Look at that. Holding tight to that pentacle, feeling great, feeling self-assured about where your prosperities lie. If you're ready to get ready for any new kind of project that's going on within your life, Spirit says go ahead and start getting that project going. Now is the time to start that new project. Wow. It feels like you have some ideas maybe about a new project. And now is the timing to start doing so. The money and resources look very good. And clarifying on that is, yes, prosperity begins. So seeing that prosperity begins, you're starting to see the money coming in that you need to get whatever it is that you need done. Start paying the bills, start getting a new project done, however it is. Getting ready to save that money for vacation. Take it out resonates. Just holding on to that money very tight. So very tight gripped about this money, that's for sure. You do have a message coming in the present. Might be from a Capricorn or a Virgo. In the recent past, you did have some justice cards. It feels like it's very justified. There could have also been some documents or something that were going on that you, that somebody may have wanted you to fill out that you didn't feel were necessary. So there could have been some weird documents that you didn't feel necessary at this time. Maybe you don't feel like I need an IRA with you guys because I'm not staying that long. Maybe I don't want your 401k because I've already got one. Something like that that feels like it's not necessary, but they're trying to like kind of push you into doing so, but you don't feel, I don't know, it just feels like it's uncomfortable. I don't need that from you, but thank you very much. With the Ace of Pentacles, especially if you're not planning on staying with this company for the rest of your life. So it might have been unnecessary for you, right? But it feels like they're trying to justify to you why you should fill out this paperwork. Very interesting. Could be some legal documents or something going on over there. Okay, but otherwise, for others of you who didn't have that, it's just feeling like you're very balanced and everything's very fair at this, within your life at this time and within this situation in the recent past. Now, it does feel like somebody was trying to argue with you about something. And it feels like it could be these documents. You're saying, you know what, I already have a 401k over here. Stop trying to push me into getting this one, right? Wow, and that's the truth. The truth was it wasn't needed. I don't need that. Why do they want you to have that so bad? From a legal standpoint, it doesn't even matter. Like, you don't need that. Okay. For others of you, it's just very justified for you to say, this is the truth, this is balance, this is where I want it to be. I was tired of the fighting somewhere else where I was, and I just feel like everything is going the way I want it to go. You might feel like somebody around you is kind of argumentative, though, within this job, within this situation, who even feels a little codependent upon you to do maybe legal matters for them or get this legal paperwork done or to balance out something, maybe paperwork or something. So I do feel like you might have this Capricorn, maybe the same person who feels like, well, you know, Sag Cap, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to get this paperwork done. That's for somebody. Maybe it's all of the above. I don't know, but it feels like they're becoming more codependent upon you as you stay and reside at this job. Maybe they try to fight with you once before and about a situation, and now they're coming back to you saying, well, you know, I have to have your help. Now they're trying to keep you around. With this new news, it could be some kind of promotion or something that's going on. Clarify on the new news over here. that's coming in from this Capricorn. I'm telling you, same person. We're just going to call it Cap. It's a slow, persistent movement. It feels like they're continually trying to give you work, or give you a promotion. Hey, well, you know, if you take this job, this paper over here off my hands, we'll make sure you have a pay raise. It's because they didn't want to pay you much to begin with, and now that it feels like they want to pay you more. Or they took money away from you, and now they want to give it back. Who are these people you deal with? Who is this Capricorn? They're a little weird. Yeah, it's almost like a back and forth kind of compromise thing that they keep giving and taking away jobs, no matter what the job is. If you had a client, they wanted to take the client away from you, and now they want to give the client back because it's too much for them to handle. Okay, guys. If they took away days, now they want to give the days back, right? You have a clear understanding of what's really going on, whatever the situation is. Everybody's situation is different. This is just really what I'm feeling. You clearly understand what they're doing. You also can clearly understand that you probably have other hopes and promises of probably taking the money that they're going to offer you, holding on to your prosperity begins. I don't see a job like this lasting forever. Yeah, because you see too much disloyalties to the way that they're treating maybe the clients around you. The whole job is tipsy-turvy, and you kind of see that these people or this person is a little bit of a sham. Maybe even the job you're in is kind of a little bit of not just a sham, but maybe a little bit of a scam, and they're kind of scamming you to do their work. And they were trying to underpay you for the situation, but now they're trying to come back and say, well, we love the way you work, so this is why I'm giving you the good news, and I'm going to give you more money. These people need to make up their minds. And yes, it does feel like a job that's more clientele. Yeah, because the judgment calls it good news. Oh, it's good news. It's good news for you, Sag Cap. Just great. It's great news with the judgment. It's the best call that this Capricorn could have ever made in their life, was to actually, say, hey, you want this job? So you're taking it, you're feeling like you have the Queen of Coins over here, but there is something over here that still feels resistant to you because, like I said, this job's a little scammy, a little spammy, a little this, a little that. They don't quite have all their eggs in a row. Okay, so you have the Ace of Pentacles coming in. So there was hopes and promises within this whole thing. So whatever they're offering you over here in the present, they're actually giving to you. You're getting what you deserve out of the situation. So definitely getting that. Even though you don't feel like there's a real loyalty over here, it feels like they're a little, you know what, it's them. They're a little cold to you. They're not very stable. It's not a very stable situation that you're in, and I think they're a little unstable as well in the way that they do things. But the hopes and promises and rewards are there, and it's everything you've manifested. You're continuing to keep moving in this very productive way for them, no matter how much they stumble, how much they're not feeling as stable. This boss of yours is not a very stable boss. I think you see them as maybe a little weak with the Emperor upside down, not really knowing what they're doing. But the boss is being kind of generous to you at the time. So now all of a sudden it's like they're kind of weak. They're not showing the way they were over here as much. Now all of a sudden, because you've picked up all the paces and you've taken the money that they've offered or the promotion or whatever it is, they seem to be it's like you've proved yourself to them, so they're being awfully over generous. Is there such a thing, right? They've kind of weakened down to you because they see that you know what you're doing. This is because you've showed them which directions you can go in and how to keep the business alive. Yeah. And how you're bringing in all this money and actually unifying the business to itself. So you're showing that you can actually do this. They see you as the star worker. Plain and simple. That's why they're all of a sudden kind of bowing down to your needs a little bit more, instead of always being so combative with you over here. It's because, remember, in the past, they knew by by the way you were doing things, even though when they wanted to like kind of argue, they knew they were a little codependent to you because you were getting the job done. And now they see you as the star pupil. Kind of see you though, kind of like, I don't even know if I really want that, because I don't know how long I want this job, because the boss is a little weird. But at least for now, you're getting your payouts, and it's a beautiful payout. So at least there's hopes and promises to what's going on. So just wait for the great news, because the great news is bringing extra prosperity to you. And like I said, if it's going to another project or something that you're creating, or that you actually need, you already have it. It's coming on in. Okay, until next time, my friends. Peace and love.